Good morning, everyone. Today I want to share a very interesting and up-trending concept. We call it decentralized AI. I'm going to walk through the high-level stuff about the decentralized AI, and we also have a booth right there. And if you have any questions after this talk, you are free to come to me or come to the booth. Today my topic is about decentralized AI for humanity. So AI is cool, right? So we all know, ChatGPT, Sora, lots of fancy stuff there. We already see the values that they add to our daily life. But the question is like all the current AIs are centralized. So that's why maybe you guys saw the news that Elon lawsuit OpenAI say, oh, you're not OpenAI, you're a closed AI basically, because everything is closed, right? But what's the matter if the AI is closed or centralized? So there's lots of issues of centralized AI. At the end of the day, I concluded as no trust. Because imagine that in the coming 3 or 5 years, I'm pretty sure everybody will be surrounded by lots of AIs in our daily life, right? So they're gonna have an influence on your almost every aspect of your daily life. But the assumption before you use these AI solutions is like, can I trust them, right? So we, from a personal concerns, like I care about my data privacy and security. That's why, at least for me, I never upload any sensitive documents from myself to ChatGPT for a customizing AI for myself use, right? And the second is, and also here is some screenshot of the news, like OpenAI ChatGPT breaches privacy rules, right? And another one is a biased response. I don't want to be like AI is my companion, right? But I don't want to see, the response is pretty biased. So this is going to be very dangerous. But you see that Forbes has an article saying that navigating the biases is in a large language model. So it's always there. That will be the issue of using centralized AI. That's why we need what? We need a real open AI. So the real open AI means what? Means the AI must be transparent. Means from the data set, from the model training, from the model itself, from deployment, everything should be transparent to the end users, right? And it should be responsible. There's no like a bias or something like that. It must be trustable AI, right? And scalable, of course. So motivated by this, we came up with a concept called decentralized AI. So I would say here, I just want to clarify that. If you want to build an open AI, there's multiple ways. But decentralized AI is only one approach that we are focusing on right now. It's not the only approach, all right? So what is a decentralized AI? Here is a very high-level architecture of a decentralized AI. You can see that for the full whole AI lifecycle, we have several stages or components, right? So data collection, data pre-processing, model training and fine-tuning, and also model design. And the last stage is about the deployment. So for open AI right now, all this decentralized AI, every single stage here is a black box. You have no idea. For example, ChatGPT, you have no idea where they got the data, or Sora, right? Maybe OpenAI, they bought data from Hollywood for these video productions, but who knows? It's not transparent, right? We have no information. So for model training, I have no idea where they train the model, what data set they use to train and fine tuning, right? So for the deployment, I have no idea where they deploy the model. If the model has some backdoor to steal my privacy data, I have no idea. It's completely 100% closed AI, right? So for the decentralized AI, we want to redefine every single stage of this whole AI lifecycle. For example, from the data collection, of course, we can use the public data. And in addition to that, we want every single person in the world to contribute their data through their phones, their PCs. It's not just buy data from institutions, because as long as you buy data from institutions, it's very high risk you have the high risk of a bias, right? And for the data pre-processing, you don't need to like collect all the data and put it in a central server and do the pre-processing, because then no one knows how you pre-process the data for AI training, right? So we want everybody in the world, you and me, using our phone, our PC, to contribute this data pre-processing to help pre-process the data using your local device, right? And the model training, same thing. Decentralized infrastructure, decentralized GPU, to lower the cost, to guarantee the privacy and the security. No single node failure. Lots of problems can be resolved by using the decentralized GPU training. And the deployment, the edge device is the trend. If you saw the news in the past months, you will see that lots of big players in the domain, they are trying to promote like a AI PC or AI phones. Why? Because they want to deploy the AI into your devices to guarantee your privacy, right? It's not like a ChatGPT. You have to, everything is centralized. You have to upload your privacy data to OpenAI server, which you will not do, right? That's how we define the decentralized AI. Now, oh, sorry. Then what's the next step? Okay, now I understand what we should do to build a decentralized AI. The next question is there a platform for me, if I'm a business owner, I want to build my own AI for my business. Is there a platform that I can use to build my decentralized AI? And here we comes. So ORT is the project I'm working on. I'm the founder and CEO of this project. So in the meanwhile, I'm a faculty member at the Columbia University in the city of New York. I'm working with the electrical engineering department, and my research interest is AI and blockchain. So who is ORT? So ORT is a decentralized, verifiable cloud computing platform for AI applications. Decentralized means like, yeah, we are talking about decentralized AI. It must be decentralized, right? And verifiable means we leverage the blockchain technology to guarantee that everything is transparent, it's a tamper-proof, it cannot be manipulated, right? It's secure, and so that's the two key words and about what we are building. And we already built the deep infrastructure to provide these AI services. So the services we provide for the entire AI lifecycle includes the decentralized data storage, means especially for the AI data set, and crowdsourced data collection, and the data labeling, and the pre-processing, and the integrated GPU computation service, and the edge deployment. Edge deploy means like we deploy the AI at the end of the day into your phone, into your PC. And over the past 3 years, we're not a young project. We have been working on this for many years. So over the past 3 years, we have built our infrastructure all over the world. So you can see the numbers there. We already covered like 108 countries in the world. The countries in blue are the countries we covered. So here's how we achieve this decentralized AI platform, computing platform. So if you look at the bottom right there, these are the DP infrastructure we have built over the past few years. So we have super nodes, edge nodes, and archiving nodes. And we have a lot of partners who are working with us for this DP infrastructure. For example, the super nodes, Tencent Cloud, Seagate, all these big brands, they are our good partners. They contribute their data center to our network. And also for the edge nodes, we have smartphones, PCs contributed by you and me, these individual persons. And archiving nodes, we have integrated Filecoin, RWave for just a cold data storage, right? And we have our own layer 1 Olympus protocol, which the purpose of our layer 1 is to do the verification for the whole AI lifecycle. So in the coming slide, I'm going to have a user experience to show how these things work together. And on top of that, we have this service platform, or compute and or storage. Just like Amazon, they have EC2 for computing, they have S3 for storage, right? So here's quite similar things. We have the components of compute and storage on the platform service layer. And And then we support the decentralized AI-empowered apps. So here's some or some samples about our product. For example, like this World Compute Data Hub. So we onboard individual users around the globe. You can use your phone, PCs to help the AI developers to collect the data and the pre-processing data. So you have means like as an AI builder, or I have access to the global 24/7 workforce. And I save lots of cost, and this way I collect the data. And World Compute Engine, in this screenshot, you see that we have our platform that's AI builders, developers, and they can leverage GPUs, computing powers from different part of the world, like Hong Kong, London, Los Angeles, basically, in this example. And the last one I will show is the storage. And I would say the World storage is, I would say, the only one so far to have exactly the same performance as Amazon S3 for all types of data, hot data, cold data, but all in a decentralized manner. So here is the World user journey. Let's say I'm a company. I want to build an AI for my customer, and I want my customer to trust me. So means what? I need to build a real open AI. How can I build a real open AI? And this is if they use our platform, and this is the journey. And maybe not only our platform. Maybe another day there's another project quite similar. It's our competitor, for example. They can use that platform, but this user journey will be the same. So the user gonna first use our World Compute Data Hub to collect and pre-processing data from the 24/7 global workforce, means the individual users. Like you have millions of users from different part of the world, and they contribute the data. Let's say I need the data for the stop sign to train my autopilot system. And then the people, billions of people around the world, they're gonna use their phone to shoot the stop sign in their neighborhood and process it using their phone and upload the data to the cloud, right, for AI training. So that's the way people collect the data. And then all the collected data and the pre-processed data will go to the order storage for a decentralized storage. So about this data set. So it means like it's a tamper-proof, no one can manipulate it, and every single step is verified on the blockchain, right? Means like no one can change it. And then for the AI training part now is like the AI training gonna retrieve the data from the OR storage and to do the AI training by leveraging the decentralized GPUs around the world. And then after the training, you got a model. Let's say you got a 7 billion Olama model or something like that, and then you give that model back to the user, the business owner, for example. And every single stage you will see there's an on-chain verification about the training, about the data collection, about the results of the training. So means what? Means like if I'm the end user at the end of the day of this AI agent, so before I download it into my laptop or my PC, I want to check, where the training data comes from, right? Does this model really use this training data for the model training and the fine-tuning, right? And the model I download to my laptop or my phone is really the model that the company trained through this decentralized network. So everything can be verified on the blockchain. That means like this is the way, the transparency to the end users, and this is the way that how people build trust about this AI agent. Otherwise, I have no trust. I will not download it into my phone because I don't know what this guy gonna do with my phone's, all my privacy information in my phone. So over the past few years, we have built lots of customers and partnerships. Here you can see some big names like Dell, like Tencent Cloud, Lenovo, and BNB Chain. We have both Web 2 customers and Web 3 customers. But to be honest, most of the customers, the real customers, they really use our business and the pay for the service comes from Web 2 right now, especially some big brands. All right, so I think that's all I want to share with you guys today because I only have 15 minutes. There's lots of technologies behind the screen. If you are interested in this decentralized AI and how it works from a technical perspective, just feel free to come to me. I'll be around here. Yeah, so I think I have time to take one or two questions.
So if we have any questions, actually, we have plenty of time for questions. All right, go back here.
So one thing that was mentioned was that you use for compute some supernodes that use solutions that are traditionally centralized. So you have, for example, Tencent Cloud, and you have Seagate. Is there any risk or any concern from your company in terms of centralization, depending on them?
Yeah, very good question. So actually, these are Seagate and Tencent Cloud. They are just some samples. We have other super nodes from different vendors as well, like even some private cloud providers. For them, first of all, the reason we have to use them because like only they have this powerful data center for AI training, right? Not like our PC or a small server or something like that. And also, in addition to that, they have these servers. Very mature servers, I would say, in terms of security and data privacy protection mechanism. They can against the hackers, so they are pretty reliable. And on top of that, what we are building, the contribution of our platform is we distribute AI training work or AI fine-tuning work to multiple data centers at the same time, coming from different vendors. So let's say we gave this to the AI model training task to both Tencent Cloud and Spearhead, for example, two vendors, right? If one of them has some problem, we still have another one. And remember also, the whole training process and the fine-tuning process will be recorded on blockchain in a periodic fashion. So it's easy for us and for the users, customer, to identify where the problem comes from. And of course, we have this penalty, and we have this, lots of incentive and penalty mechanisms as well. So.
Interesting. And in terms of the edge computing, in terms of like the result of the training models that you're generating, does the company sell mostly to business, or is there like some methods for me to get AIs for myself as an end user to use on my phone? Is that something your company does, or is it mostly aimed at business?
You mean for the edge devices, edge network? So yeah, for our edge devices, most likely our focus business is about the deployment part. So for the training, it comes from the data centers. But for the LLM deployment, it goes to your phone, your PC, or this small box, so it's on the edge to protect your data privacy.
Oh, it's the same here?
Yep.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. Yep. All right. Okay, go ahead and plug it back in. Sorry.